Hi, I am Zachary Riley. I'm the owner and founder of Riley Toys, which is a little toy and hobby shop that I've set up now for a couple years. And I'm just here, just kind of living the dream. I've played with toys and, done things all my life, and now here I am making it my job, my company. So, if you guys just sit back, enjoy this little presentation I have for you. Alright, so I know you guys are here, maybe asking yourself a couple questions, what does Riley Toys have to offer? And I'm just here to tell you that I'm here to open up your mind, open up your world a little bit to maybe what you thought a toy was, and the different kinds of hobbies that there are to do. On top of which, I just want to set myself aside from other places, such as like the Toys R Us's and the Hasbro's, those big companies, because I am a small company, very local. And what I always like to say is that they have mass appeal. They're not looking for you, they're just trying to get the most amount of people. And I'm trying to get you. I have the you appeal. I'm looking for you. I'm trying to get to know who my customers are, what do they like, what do they don't like. So I'm very interested, very interactive with them. So here I just have a couple sites that we work with. They're on my page, and just what some games that we have to offer. Everyone knows the tabletops, the checkers, the chess, the monopolies, things like that. The backgammons. We do have all of those, but we do have much more than that. And that's I know you guys know all about that. It's the other stuff that I'm really here to talk about. We do have a lot of video games. The video games that I do enjoy telling about the most would be like these Rock Band Guitar Heroes, because to me they're very interesting. From the different varieties of instruments that you get to, pretty much learn how to play on a smaller scale and not as much stress. You're playing a game, you're having fun, and it's just interesting to see what you can do with them and how they have grown. They do have nowadays guitars that are real guitars that you can learn to play with these. So just things like that. And so right now I'm here to talk about that phrase, that your parents told you as a kid, that you're too old for toys. That kind of boggles my brain, being in the toy business for a couple years, because everyone knows the rubber duckies, the checkers, and the chess, and maybe you can get too old for them, but toys are always changing. They're becoming new, different. They're growing with you. So my favorite example to bring when someone says that or has that thought is these amazing toy helicopters that we do sell in our store, and they are such grown-up items for you to have that you could never grow out of this. You have to grow into this, really. And just toys like this, we have like models that you build, and those are all like grown-up things where you can't say that you're too old for that. So that phrase, "you're too old," just it kind of boggles me. And I know I did say that I was a toy and hobby store. What we do have here is we do have the bike. I just have a couple examples of bikes and like rock climbing. So here we have the different types of bikes, range everything from regular bikes. These are kind of like the interesting bikes, I call them. They have the electric motors, the alloy. We have a foldable bike here. Just a lot of new different things that we have to offer, and even some basic scooters that have, if you were interested in looking at. And they're just they're fun things to have. I would call them toys. I guess they're really not. And the second thing that I have partaken in quite a bit would be, we have some rock climbing, swimming gear, things like that. So if you ever want to just get into it, we do like things like that where you can, just kind of dabble, get to see if you like it, you enjoy it, and just showing you that we do have a little more than just toys. So I do wanted to say, I know I said earlier that those sites are on my website. I do have a website right here. What I do have is, it's a little flashy, it's got a lot going on for the eyes, a lot to take in, but if there's one thing you can take away from this website, it's that, I'm not selling you anything. This website isn't here to have an alternative place to buy. It's just to get to know what Riley Toys is, what they have to offer. These are the sites that I already brought you to, some online games that we have. And if you just want to look at my contact page real quick, you will see that I know I am a small business, but I am now in the yellow pages. You can find me on Google Maps. We do work a little bit with Hasbro. And I do want to show you that I am here 7 days a week. Any questions, any interest, I am here. I'm trying to, be with you guys. I'm trying to show you, what's going on, what do I have to offer, just things like that. So, don't ever hesitate. I am trying to get to know who my customers are and what they enjoy. So just a little recap. What you can take away from this is a couple things. One, everyone loves toys. You know, maybe hopefully your definition of them has changed from rubber duckies to maybe a little something more advanced, but you do play with them, you do use them, they are in your life, and they're not for little kids. You know, they're for everybody. I want you to show that, you know, that I do care. I do want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know, you know, if you guys are interested coming by all means. And if there's one thing that you can take away from this, you know, get that phrase, "you're too old for toys," out. Just get that out of your brain, because they're changing, they're growing. You know, sure, the same toys you may have grown old for, but, you know, the toys, they're here. They're sticking with us. So, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed my little spiel about Riley Toys. If you do have any questions, you can visit that Riley Toys website that I do have contact info. You can just stop by, and if if you're interested in maybe helping, because I can always use a little help. I'm looking for people who have the same affection that I have with these toys and hobbies. So, you know, just stop by, talk to me. I'm here all the time. And you know, I just want to let you know, I still, to this day, play with toys. You know, go out and do things. I've never stopped. I'm not embarrassed by it. And my question is, why shouldn't you? You know, who made you stop? Well, thank you so much. You guys have a great day.